What's up, brewskis? My name is Marco Dupa, and with me as always, oh wait, you're not Adam. My illustrious co-host, Adam Obesius Rodriguez, is fulfilling every weeb's dream. He's still vacationing in Japan. So, in his stead, I have a new co-host.
Yes, sir.
Brand new for this episode.
Well, I'm kind of like his doppelganger.
Yeah, no, you look just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long hair.
Yeah, that's long hair, beard.
Yes, sir.
Everything else. The great, the powerful, it's my cousin, Robin Love. Robin, say what up to the people.
What up? What it do?
Tonight's brew is from the Goose Island Brewery. I had to grab this because it was the only way to get Robin on the show.
Facts.
It's the Tropical Beer Hug. It is an Imperial IPA standing at a stout 9.9 ABV. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this after the break. Unfortunately, no cold read. I was just looking so forward to having a cold read for you to do. But there isn't.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Bro, you know I can't read.
Don't say that out loud.
I know, right?
What's on tap for tonight? We're just gonna fucking evergreen it. You know, we're just gonna shoot the shit, just talk some shit. We're gonna get to know Robin a little bit more, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right?
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, this is episode. I forgot what episode. 380. Adam is usually here to help me with these things. Where are you? Oh, no.
Oh, my.
We're already going off the rails. 387. Wait, hold on. Wait. 387 of the One Beer In podcast. There you go. And this is where the music is.
Lost to be found by someone to save you when you're down. Yes, I'm bored when it's bright out. So bored when it's bright out. 4 to 5 a.m. takes me to a place where I fit in.
All right. This is episode 387 of the One Beer In podcast, the podcast where two brews, me and this guy,
Gang.
crack open a brew and we see where that one brew takes us.
Let's get her done.
So let's get into it. This is the Tropical Beer Hug from Goose Island. Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
God damn. Jesus.
Why is it spicy?
So unnecessary. Just pine cones. All right. No cold read except for just this cute little a beach vacation for your taste buds. The Tropical Beer Hug. So we did the Neon Beer Hug a couple years ago on the podcast.
Same brewery?
Yeah. Just a different kind of IPA. The last one was a... I don't know what kind of IPA it was. It was years ago. I was going through the spreadsheet to make sure that we didn't do the same beer.
Oh, okay.
Which I have done in the past on accident.
Yikes.
Well, because that's part of the reason why I don't go to the gas station, or I try not to go to Publix anymore, or like any kind of place that you could just get shit.
Yeah.
Because we've basically done everything that you could do in those places.
Shit.
You know? So.
They should make like a way that a new list like every month.
What, like grocery
beers.
stores?
Yeah, like beers they should drop.
Yeah, I mean, they don't give a fuck. You know, they have their like craft beer section, and it's become like they're getting like more and more craft beers are distributing to like more grocery stores. They're like distroing out further, right? Mm-hmm. But places like Publix is not like they have any kind of, well, I could be talking shit right now, I don't know, but it seems like they bring in whatever is like the cool shit. It's not as if they have somebody who's curating a list.
Yeah.
You know, someone who cares that much.
Facts.
to put together a list. But I don't know. When I was working there, they didn't have anything. When I was working there, they didn't have craft beer at all.
Wow. That was years ago, Marco.
I know. This was before they let people have beards.
What is it? Decade? Not a century.
Since I worked there?
Yeah, it's been over.
No, it's not a century. I mean, it feels like a century, but it's a decade. It's been over a decade. Yeah, I worked there when I was, well, it was my first job, so 16, and then I got fired.
Why'd you get fired?
I got fired because I was late too many times, which is a constant. When I was younger, that was because I didn't give a fuck. I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was
young and ambitious.
Exactly. And yeah, the jobs didn't matter to me. I didn't think about them in the way that people think about them now. Like some people are like, Publix is such a great company. You get stock in the company. You work there for a couple years, and yeah, exactly. So that's how I felt and still feel. Yeah. So I got fired, and then I got rehired. Like, I don't know. Actually, I got fired, went to work at Taco Bell. No, wait. Is my timing right on this? I was 16, and I worked there for 2 years, so 16 to 18. Mm-hmm. Then, yeah, I got fired, started working at Taco Bell, then got fired from Taco Bell, and I got my job back at Publix for another, year or two. Mm-hmm. So, from 20 to 21-ish. So, yeah, more than a decade. I'm harping on this way too long, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, you couldn't have beards. You couldn't have long hair. When I was growing my hair out the first time, I grew it. They were like, you got to cut it before it gets past your ears. And they're like, you just have to cut it off your ears.
Nah, bro.
You know how corny that? I know. It's fucking lame as shit. Can you imagine my hair, starting to grow, and I'm not doing anything to it, so it's like curly and fucking wild and shit. And then it gets right here, and they're like, just cut it off your ears. I'm like, are you what the fuck is wrong with you? You think I can't get any hoes with this?
Don't work for Publix.
Don't work for Publix. Or do. Whatever. It's your choice. Just know that, it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. They got guys in there with fucking dreads. They got fucking tattoos up and down their arms, big old beards. They just have to wear a hairnet on their face.
Bro, when I went to Alabama, Sam's Club, they had people with face tattoos.
Face tattoos.
I was like, oh,
that's
I like
intense.
it here.
Yeah, I like that too. I'm into that. That's fucking intense though.
Yeah, it is.
Can you imagine? Guy bagging your groceries. He's just got it's a knife right here on his fucking head.
21.
All right. So, if people don't know, if you've been listening to the show for a little while, you may know that we did a live episode. I don't know, like 6 months back, maybe longer than that.
September, October,
ish. Yeah, September, October.
What's before September? August.
You were revealing a lot about yourself on this podcast.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
August. Okay. Yeah. So, about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
More than that. Like 5. Dude, I don't know either. I'm revealing I've revealed enough about myself on this show. People know I'm a fucking idiot. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months?
I didn't want to bring out the fingers.
8-ish months? Oh, I don't care. I'll bring out the fucking fingers. These fingers right here. So yeah, the reason that we were able to do that is because of you.
Gang.
Yeah, you were attending the F.I.R.S.T Institute, and we scratched your back, you scratched ours. Basically, you guys were able to do this cool live recording thing and kind of get some real world experience, and we got to do a live episode for the first time. So that was fun.
Shout out to F.I.R.S.T.
That's right. All the good people at F.I.R.S.T Institute.
Go cheers to y'all.
You have since graduated from the F.I.R.S.T Institute.
It's been 8 months.
Yeah. First of all, how does it feel to have done that thing? Graduated,
Feels great.
Yeah. Well, to be done with.
Yeah. Being there for 11 months. Got the experience. And, yeah.
Yeah. So what were you going for? You were going.
I was going for digital film and video production.
Digital. Okay.
Yeah.
And the main thing you wanted to take out of that was what?
The main thing I wanted to take out of that was mainly learning more about editing and the behind the scenes part of like putting together like a good production. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, and to put it into what you want to do, music videos, right?
Yeah.
When you were there, when you first started going, one of the classes you had was like a very like film focused.
Oh yeah, I felt like the whole course was film focused. We had probably like 4 weeks of doing music videos, like a month.
Yeah,
and just learning the basics of editing and all that other shit.
Yeah.
So,
did you? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, do you feel like having done the thing, you feel like it's kind of given you more of an appreciation for, like when you watch movies now, you have to watch them with a different eye.
Oh yeah, it's ruined.
It's ruined?
It's ruined.
How so?
I have no imagination no more.
What do you mean? You just see the Matrix, right?
Yes,
you see the ones and zeros falling down. Matrix. Not that Matrix. Fuck you, Andrew Tate. Different Matrix. The actual Matrix.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching some movie and the lighting was off, and I was like, that don't look right. Because like they teach you the basics of the fundamentals of 3-point lighting, and watching a movie, and I'm not going to say that movie's name.
Say it. Who cares?
Nah, fuck that.
No, what's really going to get you in trouble is you talking shit right now. Fucking, you get out of film school, fucking 6 months, and you're like, oh yeah, that fucking movie, Dune? They didn't light it right. That's what's going to get you in trouble. You can say whatever movie you want. People are still going to be mad at you.
You're right about that.
So prepare yourself for that.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know. Not like we get a lot of hate, but when we do get hate, it's pretty intense.
Yeah. Like, I went to the movies, and I was seeing Creed 3. Mm-hmm. Bro, the beginning, the CGI, fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, my Lord. Mm-hmm. Like, you went, like, a normal person wouldn't really see that. Like, how messed up it is, how bad it is. But, like, when you go to film school, it really opens your eyes to, like, a lot of things that you don't notice before. Because before film school, if I would have went to go see Creed 3 and seen that scene, I would have been like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Yeah. And now it's just, like, ruined.
What about that bullshit we were just watching?
Nah, don't bring that up.
Don't bring what up?
Don't bring up Seven Sons.
The movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, it did suck.
What about the CG in that?
Oh, yeah, it's out. That's a disclaimer. Off the record.
That's on the record. Do you know what off the record means?
No. No, I don't.
All of this is on the record. Where do you think this is going? You think I'm just going to record this tape and then tuck it under my pillow at night?
I please the fifth. I'm about to cry.
All right. So, you can't watch movies anymore, really. They've become, you can see the process, you can see like behind the scenes, but it doesn't give you an appreciation for like when you see a really good movie.
Oh,
you see like no flaws and you're like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it 100%.
Yeah.
So, what movie can I say? Well, I haven't really been. Damn.
When you were, did they do any kind of script writing classes, screenplay writing, stuff like that?
Yeah, script writing.
Okay. So when you say, like, let's say you're watching a movie heavy in dialogue. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You gotta expand your palette. Because I feel like with the knowledge base that you have, You got to start going back into those movies that you don't want to watch.
Oh yeah.
Those old white people movies.
Nah.
You got it.
Obla. Nah.
I mean, there's just a wealth of movies that you're just like looking past.
Nah, the oldest movie I'll go back to is Spike Lee films.
So like late 80s, early 90s. That's
Yeah.
it. God, you know, I'm mad at you. You know, forget the people. I'm mad at you. Just the golden era.
Don't kill me in the comments.
Oh, they're gonna. I'm gonna create fake accounts. And go in there and shit on you. Nothing from the 70s. Do you have any idea of the
I mean, Scarface, of course.
that came out in the 80s?
70s. Ooh. Yeah.
Hit me.
What's the name of it? I forgot the name of it. It's about the pimp.
The Pimp?
The pimp. I forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh.
Superfly?
Superfly.
That's a movie about a pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Good
so
movie.
you're just like, I'm just gonna watch just black movies, even if they're from
Damn, why
the
you?
seven-
I plead the fifth.
Oh, I mean, I'm not putting that on you. I'm using context clues.
Yeah, man, I gotta show support to my black actors,
Of course you do.
actresses,
Of course you do.
directors.
Nobody knows that better than the One Beer and Podcast. This is a black and brown show through
Yeah.
and through. And, you know, we touch on white people shit, too.
Nah.
That didn't come out right.
No, it didn't. You're gonna be roasted in the comments.
Fuck them. I don't care. All right. Favorite movie off the top of your head? First one that comes to your head.
Pulp Fiction.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just like how it's different stories, like all compressed into one, and like it like intertwines with each other.
Yeah.
Like that was the first movie that I liked.
All right. That's surprising.
Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
and the white guy.
John Travolta, man. The
I'm talking
white
shit.
guy.
I'm talking shit.
You should. I mean, how many more Tarantino movies have you seen?
What's another one that he wrote?
I know you've seen Django,
Oh yeah, Django.
and I know you've seen Hateful Eight, the one with Sam. And
Yeah, when they're inside the cabin, right?
Yeah.
That was dialogue heavy.
Yeah. Well, all his movies are dialogue heavy. I mean, that's kind of like the that's one of the hallmarks of his movies is like the emphasis on dialogue and how natural he tries to make it. You've seen the Kill Bill movies.
Yeah.
Have you seen Reservoir Dogs, his first movie?
Yeah.
Okay, don't you get all defensive.
When they're in the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
And dude got shot, and they going back to the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, his latest?
No.
Some people say that's his best one.
Yeah.
That's what some people say.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I don't know. Some people say that, not me. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it could be. I've been trying to rewatch it for a while, and you have to have fucking stars right now, or you know actually go out and buy it. Which, yeah. I'm trying to think. Have you seen Jackie Brown?
Yeah, that's the '70s flick, right?
I mean, no. He was just making movies in the 70s.
You talking about the one with Taraji?
No. Which movie are you talking about?
That movie where she plays like a hit woman. You never seen that?
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this movie came out in like the mid 90s. It's got Pam Grier and Sam Jackson, Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Okay. I don't believe you.
No, I seen it.
Okay. All right.
You know, I seen it when I was younger. Like, you know, the funny thing is, like, how I got hip to, like, a lot of movies growing up. It's because, like, me and my brother, like, we was running the streets a lot. Mm-hmm. So, like, my grandfather, when we moved in with my grandpa, like, he used to have, like, this big-ass box of nothing but movies.
Yeah.
And, like, the first movie that I ever pulled out and watched was Malcolm X with Denzel Washington.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was like the first one. I was like,
Yeah, because now all he watches is fucking Mo Better Blues and fucking
yeah, Western flicks.
yeah, and like JoJo Dancer.
He's not gonna see this. So
No, he's not gonna say this. Yeah. No, but that's cool because he especially when he was younger, he had pretty decent collection of just everything.
yeah,
I mean, his record collection, his movie collection, like that's cool. So your goal would be to direct music videos, right?
yeah.
Who do you look to? Let's say, all right, give me like kind of maybe map out what your vision is, your artistic vision for how you know.
I think I would probably do like run and gun type music videos
What does that mean?
to begin with. Just like simple camera. Two locations at most, 2 or 3 locations.
Yeah.
I know I said 2, but maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Just flicking the camera around.
Yeah.
A little 360 action. But no, like
Just a man and his gimbal.
exactly. Because like run and gun, like is mainly about the editing, and I want to dive deeper in the editing more.
Yeah.
So that's like one of my goals.
So, I mean, would you say that you would do you want to do you think that like you put more emphasis on the editing side or the directing side? Do you have like
I would feel like directing,
yeah.
Or producing, because like when I was attending F.I.R.S.T Institute, I produced a lot of projects that we did.
Yeah.
So like that was kind of cool. Just getting together locations, spots, cast,
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
Couldn't get me that role in that movie though.
I
No
plead the
no
fifth.
nepotism here.
I plead the 5th.
Plead the 5th. I'm already sick of you. So, do you have a favorite director? Music video director?
Cole Bennett,
Cole Bennett.
Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's nice with it. Mm-hmm. And like I like his story behind it, like how he grew up. Rinky dink camera, probably like 10, 15 years ago. Not 15 years ago. He's only been in the game for like, I'm not gonna say shit because if I get it wrong and he watched this, it's not gonna look good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he's been in the game for a while. Like he started off with one small rinky dink camera, putting together shows in Chicago.
Yeah.
I think his first major artist that he did a music video for was Famous Dex.
Yeah.
And like the way his editing worked was how can I describe this?
You need the words.
I know.
That was gross.
They gonna hear that too, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's the one beer.
It is.
I'm gonna try to burp out of the mic. But yeah.
Next time. Cole Bennett. What about like classic era? Like 90s, early 2000s. Like Benny Boom.
I mean,
Fucking Director X. Fucking Hype Williams.
yeah, I never really like dived deep into it like when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I probably like when I was like 18, 19, I had a camera trying to do music videos. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was just a thought at the time.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, it was like, yo, like you got to find something that you're passionate about and something that you want to do for the rest of your life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Something that's, instead of like working at a dead end job, which I'm currently working. Nah, I'm lying. I love you, Rip It.
You didn't have to name it.
Cut that out.
I'll cut that out.
I don't care. I don't care. They probably not. Nobody's gonna watch that. But yeah, like it came to a point where I really sat down and like talked to myself and like really got into my thoughts and was like, yo, what it is that you love to do? Mm-hmm. And it was videos, music videos.
Yeah.
So went to school for it. As I went to school, I found passion for film now.
Yeah.
You know, like wanting to do like short films or anything of that nature. So I don't know, man. My thoughts are everywhere now.
You gotta compartmentalize. You gotta focus them up. You have the. Do you have anything that you like you're currently working on?
Yeah, I'm working on a script right now called The Con. Mm-hmm. You know, 30 minutes in right now.
30 minutes?
Yeah, it's 30 minutes now.
You gotta cut that bad boy down. Are you making a feature-length film?
Yeah, so working on that.
Yeah.
Can't give you the details though.
Of course. Can't give the details yet. I get it.
You know? Mm-hmm. I could give you the elevator pitch.
Well, give us the synopsis.
The synopsis is... The synopsi. Well, it's basically a short film about a kid. I haven't got the name down yet. But it's about a kid who's... how can I explain this? He's basically fighting between good and bad.
Yeah.
Like either living in the street life or taking the school route. So
That's a classic ditty.
take that.
Classic
take that.
old tale.
Take that.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. It's just something to play around with. Mm-hmm. Enter into a video film festival.
Yeah.
And see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
So.
All right. You got yourself a little plan. You know,
Oh, yeah.
A little path. A
little something.
What's the, I mean, to you, what's the end goal? You know? Do you want to write, direct, produce, all the above? If
Right.
10 years from now, are you director Robin Love?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you script supervisor? Are you
Nah, I ain't
producer?
no fucking script supervisor.
Hey, man, you know?
You know, but you got to get your foot in the door wherever, any way you can.
Right. You know?
But
Are you gaffer? Best boy?
Shout out to those people, though.
Yeah, right. They're the ones that make a movie work.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But
Did the school kind of give you appreciation for those guys?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I was gaffer at one point. You know, grip,
Yeah.
DP.
Hot.
Yeah, a bunch of shit.
See, people don't have an appreciation for the little aspects of something until you've got to get your hands in it, you know? You got to get your hands dirty, your feet wet, and that informs your understanding of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, I know that sounds obvious, but excuse me. You get so many people who talk so much shit about things that they don't understand, and it's because it's not just that they don't have an appreciation for those things, is that they like literally don't know what it takes to do some of these things.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And if people, I mean, it's really in every industry. If you were forced to work a service industry job for 6 months, shit, even a couple weeks.
Talking about yourself there, eh?
I'm just saying in general. I may be putting a little bit of myself into this. I'm saying just in general. If you were first forced to work a service industry job, or you were forced to do, if you were somebody who talked a bunch of shit about UFC fighters, and then they fucking said, all right, well, you train MMA for 3 months. You'll get in the best shape of your life, and you'll also get an appreciation for the fact that, like, they're the, you know, top athletes in the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know, same for any kind of sport, any kind of business, anything, what it takes, except for being, you know, like a fucking politician. Fuck them. Yeah. But
Fun fact,
I
I trained MMA for 1 month.
For 1 month?
1 month.
And what happened?
I got slammed on my fucking back, fucking cracked ribs, and I quit.
And that was that? That was
I
it
quit.
for that?
Yeah, bro.
You were training MMA, or was it like a specific discipline?
Well, it was mixed martial arts.
Yeah, so it was
You know,
everything.
yeah, it
they were
was
just putting it
everything.
all together.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
giving you all the tools.
Yeah, up in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And it's a funny story. You know, I was training with like the regulars that came in, like, you know, regular individuals, civilian like me and you. You know, training, take
for
down,
yourself.
arm bar, you know, simple shit.
Right.
Then the coach was like, "Yo, spar with him." I'm like, "Okay, that's what it's called, right? Sparring."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or if it's jujitsu, you're rolling.
it was pretty much rolling, showing us how to do takedowns.
Okay.
And I was taking down like regular people like me and you. I'm like amped up, like fuck yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, give me a shot. You know, let me get them classes for free. And like fucking,
I could be something, coach.
Yeah.
I could be somebody.
facts, facts. I thought I had it all figured out. Like fucking Mr. Miyagi and fucking what's his name? Miyagi and
Daniel-san?
Daniel-san. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be one of those kind of dudes.
All right.
So fucking, we get in there, and taking them down one by one, and then he's like fucking put me inside the fucking on the mat with like I don't even know how to explain it. Like he probably had like 5 years experience.
Yeah.
You know, like we get in there tussling and shit. Next thing you know, I try to go in for a takedown. Motherfucker slam me and fucking crack my ribs, bro.
How do you know you cracked your ribs?
Every time I cough, laugh, or anything, that shit hurt. I was taking ibuprofen for like 2 weeks.
You diagnosed yourself.
Yeah.
You ain't go to the doctor.
No.
You get an x-ray.
Fuck no.
He bruised your ribs.
Nah, bro.
bruised
That
them.
shit was cracked. I stand on that shit.
He stood on you.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. That's all it took, huh?
Yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah, you weren't built for that.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
It was going to put your ass in the fucking dirt.
I learned how to get out of the chokehold, though.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How do you get out of a chokehold?
You just flip around.
Oh, is that it? That's all
Yeah.
it takes?
Yeah. Like, if you're on the ground, dude got you fucking pinned down.
Yeah.
Fucking take your foot and just fucking flip over him.
Mm-hmm.
Roll over. And now you got his ass.
Yeah.
I did it to my brother one time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was fucking geeked. Because, like, growing up, like, when we was kids and shit, like, every time we fight, we get to tussling and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking,
He beat the shit out of you.
yeah, he beat the shit out of me. And he had choked me. And I never knew how to get out of it. And when I took that course for that month, I found out how to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. See, you have that. They give you that base knowledge. Now you have an appreciation for the martial arts that you see, and you feel a little bit more confident. I'll tell you what, that video that you sent the other day, like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where you were wrestling. And what's his name? Was like, they're men. They're men.
Chop.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. But I mean, from my own amateur opinion, I mean, your wrestling looks solid.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
That was like my
Nice-
younger 100-pound
base
less self.
form, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, man. If it could be the thing, get you back in shape. Obviously, not going and getting slammed or anything, you know. But you know, just let them know, like, hey, I'm here to get back in shape. I'm not here to learn how to fight. So no one has to pick me up,
Nah, man,
and
'cause
fucking
I-
slam me on the ground.
To be honest with you, I would want to get in the ring.
Well, you
After-
can't have it both ways, man.
Not after like 1 month. Like, give me like half a year,
Yeah.
and I go inside the ring with somebody.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I would want to do that. I definitely would want to do that.
Hell yeah.
I've thought about that ever since I started like bouncing from martial art to martial art.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I just want some real experience with this. Even if I get my ass kicked, like I want it for real. I want
Yeah.
to get in the ring with somebody, or I want to enter a jiu-jitsu tournament or something. Not now, obviously. Yeah, like a white belt tournament, or you know what I mean. But something real. Something with somebody whose their goal is to beat me. You know.
Yeah.
When you're in class, your goal is to drill the thing that you learned, right? And even when you're like rolling, you're not trying to hurt any. I mean, most people aren't. Some guys are fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
And they don't give a fuck. But most of the time, you're in there with people who are also trying to learn. So
yeah,
you're rolling, you're doing something, you're doing a move, or you're trying to drill a move, and you don't really understand it. You know, the guy who's got like mount or something, or say I have mount, but I don't know what to do with it. The guy who's under me, he's like, listen, put your arm there, put your foot here, and then boom, you got it. Like that's how like good classes go. I want to be in there with somebody who's like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, like you are standing between me and a gold medal, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to fuck your shit up.
Like Gladiator.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies too, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
Have you seen The Nice Guys?
Nice Guys? Sounds familiar.
It's Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling.
No, I haven't seen it.
Should watch it.
Word.
It's a good movie.
Have you watched Snowfall?
I've not watched Snowfall.
Come on, bro.
I mean, what do you want from me?
At least Wu-Tang.
It's a TV show.
At least watch Wu-Tang this
series. I know. Everybody keeps telling me to watch the show. And
you're a big Wu-Tang fan.
I know. Yeah. It's for the children. I just I mean, the most recent season sounds sick as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like how they did the solo albums and like turned them into like vignettes and like narratives around the album. Like that sounds dope as fuck. I do want to watch that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I have a problem with I think that I'm like overthinking this. You know, this is on me. I know that I'm overthinking this. But I get annoyed with the over dramatization of things that I know the real story behind, right? Mm-hmm. So like not just with hip hop, but with anything. Like let's say you read someone's autobiography and then you watch the movie they make about it and you know,
they dramatize it.
They do some crazy shit where you're like, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know? Or it didn't happen that way. Or like it didn't need to. This guy's life was dramatic enough that it didn't need this.
Yeah.
You're just kind of trying to figure out like what's the emotion that we're going for, you know? So with this Hulu show, I know that it's over dramatized, but you know I'm speaking out of my ass, right? Because I haven't watched it, so I'm not judging it. I just haven't watched it. Okay, so that's my overcomplicated explanation as to why I haven't watched it. All right. Snowfall, I do really want to watch that. And I need to finish Atlanta too.
Yo, I haven't finished Atlanta either.
Last shit that I was watching was like all the season 3 shit where it got fucking weird and it was going in different directions and shit.
That's what I was watching season 3.
Yeah, that's what we were watching. Yeah.
That
was the last time I watched it.
When it was in UK, London, Amsterdam. Are all those the same?
Well, London is in the UK. Amsterdam is not. We're too dumb Americans.
Yeah.
This is why Adam needs to be here. Listen, Adam is the tether to the real world, okay? If he's not around, this thing will go off the rails really quickly.
Oh, it's been going off the rails.
I'm trying as hard as I can to keep the ship on choppy waters, Captain. And we're going to make it through. It's fine, okay? It's fine.
Let me drive the boat. We ain't going to make it.
Hell no. You cannot drive the boat. All right. Let's get back to it.
We got way off topic.
Yeah, well, that's what we do on the show.
All right,
that's what we do. We go all over the place. How do you think we even can do this thing?
Right.
You know, we have to go off on these tangents. It's not gonna.
It's only right.
The boat can go. We can drop off at different islands. You know, as long as we get back home, doesn't matter. As long as we have the fuel, and this right here. This is the fuel.
Oh yeah.
To get us back home, doesn't matter what island we touch on.
This is some strong shit.
Well, this is what you asked for.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I'm not a fan. I'll be honest with you.
No,
No.
it tastes good.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it at the end of the show. We're going to talk about it.
You know me, I like strong shit, so.
Oh, I know. This is your fault.
Because, I'm a big liquor guy, so.
I know.
If I dab into beers, it got to be something that gets me a buzz or get me fucked up.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the problem here, right? Okay, let's go into this. Let's
shit.
Let's get into
We have the intervention.
I mean, you can drink light beers.
No.
You can.
No.
You don't have to outright say no.
It just gets me full and bloated, bro.
Well, nobody's telling you to drink 6 of them. You can just have like 1 or 2 to kind of get the ball rolling.
Nah.
Enjoy the taste, appreciate the beer.
I'm appreciating the beer, all right.
I see that. It's going to get to the point where your tongue is numb. It don't matter what you fucking drink. I'm not saying that there's no merit to high ABV beer, right? Sometimes they make these on purpose because they're like, hey, let's try to let's do something really juicy, really hoppy, really citrusy, kind of like really, go in on the palate. Mm-hmm. I get that. Sometimes this shit is just made to fucking just to be a super liquory beer. And it's like, well, what's the point of that? Just to get you fucked up?
Yeah.
Then
No, it still has a good taste,
Keep your opinion to yourself. We're gonna wait. Let's get the end of the show. End of the show. I'm just saying that there are beers. There are beers that are made at like 2% ABV. Basically, not even beer.
Nah, bro, that ain't it.
I mean,
that's not it. That's not it.
I know that I'm never gonna convince you, but I'm just trying to.
I get what you're saying, like appreciating like the taste and shit like that, but
shit like that, stupid shit like that.
Nah, because like right now, like we're enjoying the taste, and it's gonna get you there. As far as like, walking like this. Yeah, because like beer gets you bloated a lot. So
yeah, it does.
Have you pissing a lot?
Yeah. Well, it just goes through me. I can't control that.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about like people in general.
You're talking about me specifically. If you're trying to have, let's say you start drinking at the camera died.
Oh,
I knew the camera was gonna die.
Oh,
it's fine. It happens.
You got a charger to it,
dude. Let me tell you something. This is a good starter camera, right? I like Sony. It's an easy.
They got shitty batteries.
I mean, the worst battery.
Yeah,
like that. I mean, it's been doing this on and off the entire time that I've had the camera.
For real?
Yeah.
And you replaced the batteries?
I haven't got a new battery yet because I've been trying to figure out like is it because here's the thing, if the battery is charged enough, then this won't happen. But if it's plugged in, then why isn't it using the auxiliary power of the cord, right? And I don't know. I don't get it. Because you can't, and we're getting a little inside baseball here, but you can't take the battery out and still use the power cord, which you should be able to do.
Yeah,
if you want to be able to like stream for hours on end, for instance, then I should be able to just take the battery out so I don't have to worry about, but it doesn't work.
You probably should get like a one that's meant for video recording.
I have a camcorder. It shoots HD, but it doesn't, like, this camera will shoot 4K if I wanted to.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I could go back to the camcorder. We use
for the live production.
Yeah, I mean,
that was just very expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna have to make do with this motherfucker for a little while longer.
So what we doing? We still going?
Oh, we're still going. Yeah. I'll just put up a picture and then we'll just keep rolling. This is fucking 45 minutes of the show.
Damn.
All of this conversation right here is going in too. I'm not cutting this out either.
I bet.
Yeah, so now you can just take your shirt off and do whatever you want. Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking shit.
It's too bad. Tropical beer hug, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, what were we talking about before the camera died? Beers, and why you should be able to appreciate them at a lower ABV. You have no idea how many beers you cut out by saying that it has to be at a certain alcohol content before you'll start drinking it. You know that?
You know how many beers that you cut out? I forgot where I was going.
I know where you were going with that. I understand where you're going with that, and you're not wrong. Okay, I get that. But let's say if you were trying to drink all day, for instance, like if you went over to Europe, you know that in certain parts of the country, you're not gonna even be able to get a beer at that ABV.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, like if you went to like London, obviously you could go to like liquor stores and stuff and you can get shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have, but I mean at pubs and stuff, they drink like, you know, traditional English style ales at like 3-4%. Because the idea is to drink all day and enjoy the beer, have a good time, drink for a couple of hours instead of like already getting smashed within hour one. Yeah, see, that's what you want.
Sir. That's what I like to hear. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
I know. I don't even know why I'm trying.
You know?
Well, I know why I'm trying. I'm going to continue to try because I want you to drink other stuff. I also don't want to have to, every time you come on the show, have to get something like this bullshit. Every time you come on the show.
What you mean, bro?
This is not good, man.
It's good to me.
Well, it's good to you. Yeah. I get that. It's you know, it's everybody's opinion. I'm not trying to sway you. To me,
Are you though?
I'm trying to no. I am trying to sway you to drink different beer. I'm not trying to sway you away from your opinion of what you think this is.
Well, you know, you got a lot more experience with the beer world than me.
Well, that's true, but I don't think that matters, honestly. I think that your taste buds are your taste buds. You know,
Yeah.
You like what you like, regardless of your experience with things. I think that the more that you experience things, the more, I guess, sophisticated your palate gets. But I don't think that I don't know if it changes your palate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like people who don't like sushi, it doesn't matter if they spend 10 years with a master sushi chef, right?
I didn't like sushi for a while.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that people's palates don't change. I'm saying that with education, education's only going to go so far.
Yeah,
you
right.
like what you like.
Right.
You know, like you're not going to, if somebody doesn't like the taste of honey, it doesn't matter if they go to where the honey's made and watch the fucking bees make it and watch, you know, education's only going to go so far.
Yeah.
You can appreciate, which is what we were talking about before, right? Appreciating a thing because you get educated on it. But liking it is a different story. You know what I mean? So, like, I know why, because of my education, why this is what it is. Mm-hmm. I still don't like it. So, honestly, we could cut it there if you want.
I mean, we're having a conversation.
We're flowing now.
Yeah, we're flowing. We've been flowing for 50 minutes.
Well, I mean, I did want to, because you and I, we talk a lot about new music and stuff, and like what we're digging, what's come out. Try to stay up on the latest as much as we can. Mm-hmm. So, I guess the last thing that I want to do before we get out of here is I want to talk a little music. Want to have a little music discussion. So I want to do like our top 3 for the week, right? So it doesn't have to be specifically like new releases, or it can be if you want to do
Well,
all three.
I got two new releases and one old.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go back and forth.
All right.
Right. You give me your third. We'll go 3, 2. You know, 3,
right.
3, 2, 2, 1.
So my third is Lil Durk.
All right.
Sorry for the wait.
Okay. And why? Why you go back to that?
Because Apple Music promoted it.
It's funny that, right?
Yeah.
And Apple Music throws that into your face, and you're like, you know what? I haven't listened to that in a while.
Exactly.
Maybe I will.
You know, because like, Sorry for the wait. I think it was Sorry for the wait. Hold on. Just because y'all waited. Sorry, Dirk. Just because y'all waited too.
Yeah, he's gonna hear this, and he's gonna be so mad at you.
Oh yeah. It's all love, bruh. On phone now.
How's it hitting your ear this time? Just as good? Better? Not as good? That happens sometimes.
I think it's better. You know, like I gave it a listen the first time. You know, when it first came out, I was like, all right, cool project. On to the next.
Yeah.
And now that I go back to it, I'm like, oh shit, like it's really like dropping jewels.
Yeah.
So, Lil Durk.
All right. My third is I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I don't want to say one specific album, but I've been going through Earth, Wind, and Fire's discography.
Oh, word?
Just going through all of their albums. They have so many albums. There's so many fucking albums. Yeah. So
Bro, I haven't went back to old school.
Yeah.
I haven't went back to it yet.
What do you mean yet? You just mean in general? You just
Yeah.
haven't listened to older albums?
I mean, I have a playlist for it,
No.
but I haven't. Like,
Playlist ain't gonna do, man.
I know. You're right.
Yeah. You gotta go back and you gotta set aside some time and just say, I'm not listening to anything new.
Listen to the oldies.
Here's what I would suggest. Pick a song that you like, from like an old school song, right? Something from like the 70s or early 80s. Find that album and listen to the rest of that album and then go from there.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, not all the time, but a lot of time, big singles from that era are from classic albums.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, I would pick, you like fucking Tired of Being Alone by Al Green. Listen to that whole album.
Have you seen the TikTok of the dude? He was like, my wife thinks that I'm out cheating, but I'm really paying a crackhead to sing for me. And the song is, I'm gonna sing it. 'Cause I'm in love with her, and she's in love with me. I don't have enough windpipes for that. You seen that one?
Let me tell you something, man. You and I are on completely different sides of TikTok.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're probably right.
I'm not seeing people paying crackheads to
Crackhead fucking blew the fuck out of that song.
Yeah, man, we on different sides of TikTok, bro. I'm still trying to curate my TikTok. Some shit pops up sometimes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this bullshit,
Yeah.
bro? I have like sometimes I have like thirst traps pop up, and it's not even like chicks. It's like dudes, fucking. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh man. But yeah, bro. I don't know who sings that song though.
I mean,
It sounds like a Temptation, right?
It might be. Sing it into Google. Try to put the lyrics in. I wouldn't suggest singing again.
Fuck you. I could put it in Apple Music, right?
You could, yeah. If you know the lyrics. If those are the actual lyrics. While you're doing that, give us your number 2.
My number 2 right now.
Oh.
I'm fighting between 2 and 1, so I have to put Black at number 2.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that yet, but
We listened to it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was just
like, it just wasn't the mood. It wasn't the mood at the time. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't hitting at the time.
Nah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Is it still not hitting? Is that what you're saying? You're listening to it. I asked you for your top 3. If you're telling me you put a mediocre album in your top 3.
It's not mediocre, but I expect. Yeah, it's mediocre. because I expect more from Black. And like, it's just some cry boy, lover boy shit.
What else do you expect from him?
I know, right? His first album was fucking nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I love that album.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, all right, bet. Like, is he gonna live up to the hype? And nah.
No.
But I'm still gonna enjoy the album.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it, trying to figure out if it's gonna like spark like, come on, help me out here.
Inspiration.
You know. So I'll go with Black. What about you?
This old dance punk band from the 80s called Liquid.
Liquid. Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
I know. Actually, you may not have noticed, but that's what we were listening to in the car the other day. Not the other day.
I thought that was Childish Gambino.
No, I changed it from Childish Gambino to Liquid. On our way back from the bar, that's what we were listening to.
Oh, okay.
Just that dancey shit. One of my favorite bands is LCD Sound System.
Uh-huh.
And one of their like big influences is Liquid. So
okay.
That's where like when I'm listening to like a band that I like, or even rappers that I like, or anybody, singers that I like, sometimes I'll look up who they call influences, and then I'll go back and listen to that shit and try to figure out like what did they pull from that to get to where they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a good exercise if you want to easily kind of go backwards. You can just like anytime a band or an artist lists their favorite rappers, singers, bands and stuff, just like, okay, well, why do they like that band so much? So yeah.
All right.
And your number one?
My number one, a lot of people gonna hate me for this. A lot of people.
I kind of have a feeling who it is.
Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
Hey,
listen, he apologized.
But to certain people,
It don't matter.
they moved on. The Black Twitter.
To a lot of people.
Yeah, Black Twitter is still not having it.
Nah, because I mean he sold out. For what? Yes, Jules?
Who is Yes Jules?
See, this is why you're listening to Daniel Caesar, because you don't even know the whole story.
No, I don't know the whole story. I just know that she got on IG Live.
I mean, the cliff notes of the story is, Yes, Jules was like this white influencer type. Like, you know, she's a cute little white girl, and she would just pop up on like, I guess No Jumper and like all those other exploitive podcasts and shows and shit like that. And she had a little following or whatever, and you know she just got caught saying a bunch of like disrespectful ass shit, like some like racist shit, some like anti-black women type stuff.
No.
Yeah, and then
I seen the video of Daniel Caesar fucking defending her.
yeah, and everyone was like, "Yo, that ain't the one to defend, bro." And he was like, "Fucking cancel me. I don't give a shit." And like Black Twitter was like, "Bet."
You're canceled.
See ya. Don't fucking challenge us to fucking cancel somebody. It'll happen like that.
Oh yeah.
And it did.
They reposted his video, his rant
Yeah.
of like what's her name? Jules?
Yes, Jules.
Yes, Jules.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, why everybody's getting on her back?
Yeah.
This and that, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, because he was cool with her and he called himself defending her, which is like, hey, man, if you guys are friends, that's one thing. But see, the thing is, what people wanted was for you to educate your friend.
Yeah.
Not cape for her.
Yeah.
And like start taking bullets for her that she deserved.
Yeah.
You know? That's where he fucked up. See, he could have come out and been like, you know, I talked to her. She's the homie. She didn't understand. I educated her.
Yeah.
Get off her back. But instead, he was like...
But how old is Daniel Caesar? He's probably like in his early 20s.
No. He's older than that. He's old enough to know better. I'm going to say he's like 28 now. Probably was like 25, 26 when all that went down.
Let's see. Age. He's 28.
Oh, I nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Sometimes you gotta love the artist, not the person behind the artist.
Oh, listen. We have talked at length about separating the art from the artist. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jury's still out on how we feel about that. You know, it depends on the art and the artist.
bro.
I'm not gonna listen to no more Kanye West. Let's just put it that way.
Really?
Yeah, we're done with Kanye, man.
So what about the old Kanye?
I don't listen to the old Kanye either. I really don't. I don't listen to none of his shit.
I haven't went back and listened to Kanye either.
Nah, he fucked that up, man. It's too much. I'm sorry.
But when you go back to the oldies, like some of these cats was woman beaters and all types of shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
So you separate the art from the artist.
Depends. I mean, like I'm not listening to Ike Turner either. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that I know about and can compartmentalize, you know, it changes the perception of the thing, right? So like the more that I know and the more that like it kind of informs everything, the more that I could make a more informed decision. Like I don't listen to Chris Brown anymore. I was never really a big Chris Brown fan in the first place. Nah, man. Well,
people still love Chris Brown, bro.
People love the shit out of Chris
Brown. They
Brown.
call him the new Mike Jack.
I know, and it drives me crazy. It's just such an insane thing to say.
There's something in this liquor. Yeah.
It's not a good song.
No? Okay.
Dude, none of his shit. I'm just not rocking with his shit, man. And it's not even that it really doesn't have anything to do with Rihanna at this point. I don't think he makes good music. I really don't. I know that this puts me in the minority of minorities.
I mean, me personally, I don't listen to Chris Brown like 100% full on, but he got some hit or misses.
A lot more misses to me than hits. Listen, and this is coming from a guy, I don't know if I ever talked about this on the show, but it was something that I wanted to do for another show, like an offshoot show, where I was going to talk about just music. Mm-hmm. And I listened to his entire discography up to, this was, 2019, so whatever album he came out with that was like 36 songs.
Oh, no, I didn't listen to that.
I listened to that whole thing.
You did?
The whole album.
Trash.
I listened to his entire discography.
It was trash, wasn't it?
From his first album up to that shit. Yeah, it was trash. It's too many songs. Even the good songs, it's like he could have had a good album. You just take 12, you just cut that album in half.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't need to be 36 songs.
Yeah. I hate when artists do that.
Because it's not an ambitious. It is ambitious, but it never turns out the way that you think it's going to turn out.
Yeah,
you know, it's not. You're not good enough for me to sit through 2 hours of music. Not in 2023. I got too much shit to do today. For me to fucking sit through 2 hours of just you. Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, are you crazy?
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that.
Like,
I wouldn't do it.
No, hell no.
That's why we make playlists now.
Right.
So,
you need it varied. You need it all over the place. You need the highs and lows. I can't listen to one artist 2 hours.
Nah.
It's crazy. My number one, and some people on this podcast, you are not going to like it. It's Larry June, baby.
Oh, shit.
Good job, Larry.
Cut.
Hey, don't you fucking go anywhere. You sit here and you listen to this.
Bro, everybody loves Larry June, bro.
Yeah, you're the only one.
He fucking sucks.
You're the only one. You're crazy.
Bro.
You and Anthony Fantano, apparently.
I should have thought of that, like Larry June.
Yeah, you should have known.
He just put out an album, too, by the way, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the album I'm talking about. Larry June and The Alchemist, The Great Escape. Fantastic album.
Not going to listen to it.
I know. Doesn't matter. It's not for you. It's for them. Alchemist continues his hot streak. Guy hasn't put out a bad album since ever. And it continues with Larry June. So.
Hey, bro, to each his own.
Yeah, exactly. We're all on this side enjoying Larry June and his motivational raps. And you can be over there enjoying, you know, Black and the album that you don't really like that much, you know. And Daniel Caesar's canceled ass. Like, you have fun over there.
Yeah, I will.
I know.
It's just my 3 for the week.
Yeah.
By the way, not like the whole month.
Right.
But I will listen to Daniel Caesar again next week.
Just listen to the Larry June album.
No, bro.
What is your problem,
bro? Like, he's got like this old school like sucky rapper vibe to him.
That doesn't even make any sense. What does that mean?
It makes sense to me, motherfucker.
Sucky rapper vibe?
Sucky old school rapper vibe. Like just an old school SoundCloud
You say like
rapper.
his shit's like too simple?
Yes. It's simple and his fucking voice. I hate it. Just like how fucking your mom hates Giveon.
I didn't know that she did.
Yeah, I played it on the way to Malia's game.
Yeah.
I don't like his voice. Cut it off. I'm like, damn, this is Giveon.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Well, you know, she's stuck on fucking... She don't even listen to like... I'm not going to dog on my mom. I'll just say I wish she listened to more, you know, BB and CeCe Winans than fucking Harry Connick Jr. is all I'm saying.
You know the funny thing is, Trey, bro.
What?
We was on our car ride back, quiet car ride, because I'm not listening to gospel. No offense, most praises to the Most High.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so we was just talking, and Trey was listening to like oldies. Trey is 21 years old.
Yeah.
He's our younger cousin. You know that. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying.
You're saying it for the people.
Oh yeah. But yeah, bro, he was listening to oldies.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Fucking who else was he listening
Good.
to?
I should have him on the show.
Shaka Khan. I'm like, Auntie, do you hear this?
Yeah.
And he's just sitting like there vibing. But the funny thing is,
I'm everyone.
yeah, bro, like literally,
Just in his back.
fucking headphones in, just fucking on full blast. I'm like,
Respect.
but the funny thing is, he went from like listening to like the most gangsta shit.
Yeah.
King Von, Lil Durk, fucking, who else was he? He was mainly listening to King Von.
Yeah.
And King Von he's on demon time. Let's just say that. Mm-hmm. And then it just switch. Do you remember? I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And it just amazed me, bro. Like, you know, he's been raised right.
Yeah. So
You
far.
know? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah. You should learn from him. I'm just fucking with you.
Bro, that's the thing though. Like, I got so much memories of my mom, like when she used to like clean up on Sundays and shit like that, and like listening to oldies, and like I have it in my heart. Mm-hmm. I just haven't like reopened my heart to like that side, the oldies again. So it's on some shit like that.
You gotta reopen your heart, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. To Larry June too. All right. Let's get out of here. Before we get out of here, oh my God, how could I forget? Well, you know what? Let's just say this. We every week at the end of the show we do the cheers of the week. You know, cheers to like something cool that we're digging, something that's something that you want to give props to, something or someone that you want to give props to. We could just use the top 3 of the week as our cheers, because that was us just kind of giving props to these artists that were.
I'm not choosing to Larry Jones, so you can keep that.
All right, yeah, all right, fine. We don't have to do this. This is what we're gonna
Let's choose
do.
the Lottie.
Why?
Because, bro, she's an ER nurse. You know, like she has like tough nights. And like,
Okay, you frame it like that, and now I sound like a fucking asshole.
yeah, true. My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
You
no.
said, why?
Yeah, no, yeah. Hey, let's cheers to fucking, you know, the. Nah.
Hopefully she don't get past.
You can't have that as the cheers, as your cheers of the week.
You said somebody.
No, listen. You can do whatever you want. Okay, it's your cheers. What I'm saying is, I can't now turn around and be like, cheers to my favorite cartoon, Samurai Jack, after you've cheers to the nurse in the family who's fucking no. Okay? We'll both cheers to Lottie.
All right. Cheers.
Unreal. You have no idea how this works.
Have fun having me back.
Huh?
I have fun having me back.
No. Not anymore. Listen. Before we get out of here, we have to review these brewskis. So,
I give it
hey,
100 out of 10.
hold on a second.
What?
100 out of 10. What are you doing? See, this is why you don't have this kind of stuff.
All right.
This was the Tropical Beer Hug, an Imperial IPA from Goose Island Brewing. Now, you remember
quack.
you remember how to do the
Wait.
Do you remember how to
Goose is quack?
bro?
I forgot what they make.
I was close. No. That is a duck. Geese don't. They like honk.
Oh,
They
yeah,
honk.
you're right.
Yeah.
See? Tropical bear hugs. Makes me want to hug my mama.
Oh my god.
And I hug myself.
Do you remember the scoring system?
1 through 5 bear caps.
Nope.
Bottle caps. 1 through 10?
Nope. Think about how many beers we have to drink.
6.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah.
And then off.
Way off. All right. Out of 6 bottle caps. Now, let me just say, before you give your score, remember, think about the other beers that you've had in your life. Try to be relative with the other beers that you've had, right? So, for reference, let's say a Bud Light. Bud Light is like,
Trash.
yeah, it's like a 1.5.
Yeah.
It's beer. You can drink it. It's not,
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? So, think about the best beer you've ever had.
The best beer I ever had was I think it was a stout. Old Rasputin.
Oh, Rasputin?
Yeah.
Good choice. So you give that a 6 out of 6 bottle caps. It's the
Yeah.
best beer, or one of the best beers you've ever had,
Yeah.
right? And you'd stand on that score.
Yeah.
Now think about this. In between a Bud Light and Old Rasputin, where would you put this?
Ooh. I mean, taste wise, I'm not gonna say like the filling wise.
No. Here's the thing. We take a lot of things into the score, right? If you like, I'll even sometimes take the price of the beer into the score. If we don't feel like it's worth the price of admission, you know what I mean? Like if it's like, I would have given this a higher score, but it's like a $20 beer for one can. It's like, what am I paying for? You know, like all of that, everything about the experience goes into the score. It's not simply just taste.
All right.
It's everything, right? So, for instance, on the side of the thing, it says bursting with notes of mango, pineapple, peach, and citrus.
Didn't taste that shit.
You didn't taste any of that, right?
I tasted the peach. That's about it.
Okay, all right, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of it, like how it hits your palate, what's your, how's it hit the nose? You know,
That's one thing I forgot to do.
Yeah, you always gotta.
It smells
give a little,
good.
You know, think about it.
I give it a 3.5.
3.5. Interesting. Okay.
What'd you give it?
I would say a 3.5
Wow.
is an average. No, I'm not saying. No, I'm telling you, a 3.5 is like an average beer. You seem to like this more than a 3.5. I'm not trying to sway your score.
But you said went from Bud Light to Old Rasputin.
Yeah. Okay, so you feel like it's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. That works. 3.5.
Yeah. Under Old Rasputin, it's Hercules.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give this a 3. Just because I had to go below your score. Because I didn't like it as much as you did, and I know that.
I'm surprised you didn't say 2.
Nah, I don't think it's that bad. I think it does its job. It's like, it is what it is. Tropical IPA, or I'm sorry, an Imperial IPA with like all these fruit notes and stuff. And like, I do get the notes, the citrus notes and everything. I did get a little bit of that mango and the peach and the pineapple. I did get like a nice tropical fruit mixture. I did get that on the palate. It wasn't like super strong, but I got that. Mostly citrus. But that's also because of probably the hops that they use and the fact that like the higher the ABV, like the sweeter it's gonna be, just by nature of the beast, right? And I just think like I just don't. It just doesn't do anything else other than that. It's just like super sweet, super citrusy.
How you feeling though?
I'm not even really enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. The show is fun. I'm not enjoying this beer. Like, honestly, I might even go 2.5.
Wow.
No, should I do that? Huh,
Hey,
let
bro.
me. Yeah, it's just. It's not doing anything for me, man. It's not doing it.
Well, thank you for buying it for me.
Of course. Thank you for being on the show, man.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you taking the time and being on
We
the show.
gotta do this again.
This was fun. We will do this again.
Yeah.
You just come on when Adam comes back.
I'm down.
We'll do another one.
I'm down.
Yeah. All right. Well, kids, I give this beer I'm gonna go 2.75.
Nah, you
Two
can't do that.
All right. I'm gonna stick with my original score of a 3.
All right.
3 out of 6 bottle caps. Robin gives it a 3.5 out of 6 bottle caps. You think we got it?
I think we got it.
All right. Well, then if Robin says we got it, then this bitch is over. This has been the One Beer and Podcast for myself, Marco Dupa, for Robin Love.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully next week, Obi will be back on the show. It'll be business as usual. Definitely going to have my cousin back on the show soon.
Gang, gang.
Drink delicious beer and have yourself a beautiful evening.
Hold on, wait. Make sure you got that strong shit when I come back.
Yeah. You've learned nothing.